You might look at the Nikon D7000 and think, old news. But honestly, this camera still has some serious tricks up its sleeve that might just surprise you. It's a body-only offering, so you'll need to bring your own glass. But for anyone looking to dive into serious photography without breaking the bank, this thing deserves a closer look. Right off the bat, what stands out is that 16.2 megapixel DX format CMOS sensor. Even by today's standards, it pulls out some incredibly detailed images. We're talking about a sensor that can capture a lot of information, giving you plenty of room to crop and edit without feeling like your photos are falling apart. It's a workhorse, plain and simple. Now, for those moments where speed is everything, the D7000 really shines. It can rattle off 6 frames per second, and get this, it can keep that pace for up to 100 shots. That's not just good for an older model. That's genuinely impressive for capturing fast-moving action, whether it's sports, wildlife, or just your kids running wild. You won't miss many moments with that kind of burst capability. And then there's the video. Back when this camera first came out, full 1080p HD movies with full-time autofocus was a pretty big deal for a DSLR. While it's not going to track like a modern mirrorless camera, having that continuous autofocus for video means you're not constantly fiddling with manual focus during a shoot. It's a solid option for capturing those family memories or even some casual vlogging, provided you understand its limitations compared to newer tech. One of the things that always impresses with Nikon is their dynamic ISO range, and the D7000 is no exception. From a clean 100 all the way up to 6400, it gives you a lot of flexibility in different lighting conditions. Sure, pushing it to the higher end will introduce some noise, but it's surprisingly usable, especially if you're shooting in RAW and know how to clean things up in post. It really opens up possibilities for shooting in dimmer environments without always needing a flash. Holding this thing, it just feels solid, you know. Like a proper tool. The grip is deep, and all the controls fall right where your fingers expect them to be, which isn't always a given, even on newer models. It's built to last, and that's something you appreciate when you're out shooting for hours. The Nikon F-mount means you have access to a vast library of lenses, both new and old, which is a huge advantage for expanding your kit over time. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, of course. Being an older model, you're not getting the absolute latest in autofocus speed, especially for video. While it does have full-time autofocus for movies, don't expect it to track like a modern hybrid system. It's a bit more deliberate. Also, the screen isn't articulating, which is a small thing, but something you definitely notice if you're used to more flexible displays for tricky angles. But look, for someone who wants a robust, capable DSLR that still delivers fantastic image quality and impressive speed, the Nikon D7000 is a seriously compelling option. It's a camera that encourages you to learn and grow, without overwhelming you with a million features you might not need. It's a classic for a reason, and it still holds its own.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.